Okay, so generalized anxiety disorder is a condition of excessive worry about everyday issues and situations. It lasts longer than 6 months. And in addition to feeling worried, you may also feel restlessness, fatigue, trouble concentrating, irritability, increased muscle tension, and trouble sleeping. What's up? I'm so sorry. Hey y'all. So today I always be like, I'm just gonna make a quick little video. It's not gonna be quick. I lie about it every time. It don't be quick. It be like 15 to 20 minutes long. So I'm not even gonna say a quick little video. We're just making a video. Okay? So we are still, well, no, it's June. Mental Health Awareness Month is over. But that doesn't mean that we still can't be learning and figuring out about what mental health is, and that we should just always be learning about mental health because it's still like a big problem in the world and people are still dealing with it. It doesn't just come in the month of May. People still dealing with it all year long. So we're going to continue to learn about that. In today's video, we're talking about anxiety. Hold on. There's always something in my throat when I'm trying to record. So last time I did a video on depression, and if you haven't seen that, I'll put the link right here. You can go to it, but save it for later, then come back, watch this video, and then go back and watch that video. Okay, so don't skip this video. Watch both of them. Thank you. So yeah, I did a depression video last time, and now I'm going to do a video about anxiety. I deal with them both. Been dealing with them both for over half of my life. For me, depression was way worse than anxiety, but I do deal with anxiety, so I still want to talk about it. Yeah, so let's just get straight into it. And y'all know I got my little notes on my computer, so I'll be looking at this and reading off of that. Okay, so let's do a little overview. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what is anxiety, what is my experience with anxiety, how long I've been dealing with it. I just told y'all that over half of my life, so I know quite a lot about it. And then I'm going to do another video about something anxiety related, but I want to do just a whole separate video on that. So that'll be like maybe next week or in 2 weeks. I'm going to talk about CBD and the benefits of it. Benefits, the benefits of that, and how it's helped me. But today we're just talking about anxiety. Okay, what is anxiety? Anxiety is intense, excessive, and persistent worry and fear about everyday situations. Anxiety can be normal in stressful situations, such as public speaking or taking a test, but anxiety is only an indicator of underlying disease when feelings become excessive, all-consuming, and interfere with daily living. So a lot of times people get anxiety confused with because anxiety is fear, but it's a different kind of fear. It's like debilitating. It's like, I cannot do something because of this. But you know what I mean? It's not like not everybody, but a lot of people, majority of people have a fear of public speaking. That's like normal, but anxiety is it's like a rational fear. So like fear of things that literally make no sense to be, fearful of. Why is my auntie calling me? You're calling at the absolutely wrong time. Okay, the phone stopped ringing. Okay. So next, let's talk about anxiety. Is like a whole thing, but it's like a little umbrella, but it has like, the little thing, what's it called? It's like an umbrella term, but it has different, like sections. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Different stages, different sections of it. So it's not just like anxiety all about the same thing. Let me give you some examples. So we have generalized anxiety disorder, which is what I have been diagnosed with. Okay, so generalized anxiety disorder is a condition of excessive worry about everyday issues and situations. It lasts longer than 6 months. And in addition to feeling worried, you may also feel restlessness, fatigue, trouble concentrating, irritability, increased muscle tension, and trouble sleeping. So that's kind of the one I deal with. Of course, it's been way longer than 6 months that I've been dealing with it. It's been years. Literally, you know, whatever age that you start remembering stuff, that's how long I've been dealing with anxiety, ever since I can remember. But not like my entire life, you know, but like almost. So, yeah, I literally, it's just worries and fears about literally everyday situations. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. So I went to a family member's birthday party. This was like 3 weeks ago. And like it was like a little barbecue cookout thing. And so when we first got there, I had to take a CBD gummy, which I'll talk about CBD in the next video. I had to take CBD gummy before we went in. And that doesn't stop anxiety for me. It just helps me to be able to still navigate through what I need to do. I still have anxiety, but like I can push forward when I take CBD. And I'm also on medication for it too. So, yeah. So anyway, we was at the birthday party and it was a little cookout. So I was like, okay, get my plate. I got my plate and everything. So I sat down. I went all the way to the back of the house and I sat in a room by myself because anxiety for me, like an example, I hate eating in front of other people because my mind is telling me like, people are looking at you. People are talking about the way you eat. People are looking at the way you eat or how much you eat or stuff like that. So I went to the back of the house. I ate in a room by myself so I could just eat how I wanted to eat and be comfortable and stuff. And then I was still hungry after I finished eating. So I wanted to get a second plate, but I was not about to get back up and go back in front of all them people and fix a second plate. Cause like, and my mind is like telling me, okay, you being greedy. You already ate. Now you want to eat again. Even though everybody else was getting second and third plates. It's just like, it literally makes no sense. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all about anxiety. Like, it doesn't make sense. If everybody else is getting a second and third plate, why do you think they're going to be judging you for doing the exact same thing as they doing? It don't make sense. Anyway, I did end up going to get my second and third plate, and I took a to-go plate home, but that's only because one of the family members asked me, they was like, you want some more food or you good? I was like, oh, I do want some more, you know? So it just, it was stupid, but it wasn't stupid, you know? It's just, that's how the disorder works. It's literally like a rational fear that makes zero sense. Okay, so yeah, that's just one example of the many thousands upon thousands of examples I have living with it. Let me give y'all another example. So this week, like I told y'all in the last video, I'm going to Texas, right? So I got this outfit and it's like neon. And so everybody kept saying like, I didn't even think about this until the outfit came. Everybody be saying, yeah, it's going to be so hot when y'all get to Texas. It's really hot there. And I do have like I don't have a sweating problem, but when I get hot, I'm a sweat. And so while we was on the way home from church today, me and my mama, I was like, what if I start sweating in my neon outfit and then all the sweat is going to be... It sounds so ridiculous. I promise y'all, this is anxiety though. Like, I'm thinking about if I start sweating in this outfit, literally my whole outfit is going to be covered in sweat. It's neon, so you're going to be able to see it. It ain't no hiding it. And then, or like, what if I waste something on the outfit? Now it's just on there because it's a bright color. It ain't no hiding it if I waste something. It's just going to be wasted. And everybody going to be looking at me like, look at you. Like, it's just, those are my little examples of like how anxiety presents itself in my life. It's just like, I'm thinking about stuff that haven't even happened yet. It could happen, but like, it's just like, why are you thinking about that? You're going to, I've never been to Texas before. I'm supposed to be excited. I'm going to Texas, like, and I'm thinking about sweating. Okay. So like, that's just, you know, an example. So what are 5 symptoms of anxiety? Well, okay, they got 5, but it's more than that. Feeling nervous, restless, or tense, having a sense of impending danger, panic, or doom, having an increased heart rate, breathing rapidly, hyperventilation, sweating, trembling, feeling weak or tired, trouble concentrating or thinking about anything other than the present worry. Yeah, so I think a lot about stuff that has nothing to do with anything, that probably has like a 1% chance of impacting my life. I think about stuff that like is not just, it's just unlikely to happen. Like sometimes I'd be sitting in my room. That's before I moved in this house. When we used to live in an apartment, Alabama have a lot of tornadoes. And so I'd just be sitting in my room. I'd be thinking like, oh my God, what if a tornado came and just swept us up? And my mind would be sitting there thinking like, it'll picture me in the tornado just like spinning around, and then I'm thinking about the aftermath. Like I'm crying because all my stuff has been destroyed, and like now I don't have nowhere to live. And then I be thinking about who would take us in, because I still live with my parents. Who would take us in if our house was destroyed by a tornado? Like, girl, I've been living in Alabama all these years. I have not been affected by a tornado yet. Why am I sitting there thinking about it? Like, so yeah, that's anxiety for me. But like I said, I am on medication for it. And then other ways that anxiety presents itself in my body. I have a thing where I bite the inside of my mouth. I used to bite my nails a lot, but I'm actually doing really good. They're kind of growing out. But it transferred. When I used to be real young, I used to bite my nails a lot, and I didn't know that was anxiety, but yeah, it is. It's a nervous condition. And then I don't know when I stopped. I guess they got too hard or something. And then it transferred to me biting the inside of my mouth. I don't know if y'all get that. Like the inside of my cheeks. And I wear, what's these called? Veneers? Not veneers. Invisalign. I wear Invisalign now, so, but literally the anxiety can get so bad. I have taught myself how to bite the inside of my cheeks through my Invisalign. So I still do it, but like, you know, so I bite the inside of my mouth, and that way people can't really tell what I'm doing unless you're looking at me so hard, unless you have the habit as well, you probably know what I'm doing. But like, I'll be sitting there and I'm biting the inside of my mouth because I'm anxious. And yeah, I'll bite it until it starts bleeding, and I have open wounds in my mouth. When I drink something, it'll start burning, or yeah, stuff like that. It can get pretty bad. Nausea, like stomach pain, that's like physical symptoms of anxiety for me. So yeah, let's talk about panic attacks. So panic attacks and anxiety are 2 different things. Like they're the same thing, but they're 2 different things. Anxiety is like a constant state that you're in. A panic attack is like an event. So I've had panic attacks going to the grocery store. I've had panic attacks going to, I don't know, I can be going anywhere. But like a panic attack is like, for me, it feels like I'm having a heart attack. I don't know I never had a heart attack before. But the first time I ever had a panic attack, I didn't know what it was. So I thought I was having a heart attack. It literally feels like my heart is about to just combust into like pieces. And that's what it feels like when I'm having a panic attack. And then I start sweating. Sometimes I start crying and like rocking back and forth and things like that. I get hot. That's how I know it's coming. I start getting hot. And then like, I'm like, oh God. And for me, it can be triggered by anything, or it can be triggered by nothing. It can just come by itself. Like I said, when I'm in a grocery store, I've had like a few panic attacks when I was in the grocery store, but that's because like I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of noise, and that can like trigger a panic attack. But other times I can be literally at home by myself and nothing's going on. It's not loud, it's quiet, and I just have a panic attack for no reason. So yes, but let me give y'all the definition of panic attack. Okay, so a panic attack is a sudden episode of intense fear or anxiety and physical symptoms based on a perceived threat rather than imminent danger. So, like I said, it's physical and it's an event. So like it'll happen and then it'll be over. Anxiety, that never ends. Panic attacks, they happen and then they're over until the next time they happen. But like, it's like your body is trying to protect itself, but like it's protecting itself from something that's not even threatening it. So like literally, anxiety makes zero sense. It's just like something it's a mind disorder. It literally is a disorder in your brain. And so, yeah, but that is what a panic attack is. They show up in different ways in different people. So everybody's panic attack is not going to look the same. You can't even tell some people, like you can't even tell when some people are having a panic attack. Some people they have them very quietly and like you just can't tell that they have them. Some people like me, you're going to be like, what is wrong with her? Like I'll be in a ball spinning on the floor in circles and stuff like that. But like, it's just different for everybody. It's not the same for everybody. But let me wrap this video up. If you think you are experiencing anxiety or anything like that, talk to your doctor. Tell them like the symptoms or things that you're going through so they can prescribe, not prescribe, so they can properly diagnose you. And yeah, I've been clinically diagnosed with anxiety and depression from multiple therapists and my doctor. I'm on medication for both anxiety and depression. Like I said, I take CBD as well as medication to help me with anxiety, which I will be making a video about, let's say next week, or I don't know, maybe the week after that. But yes, anxiety affects many, many people. I think I saw a thing that said it affects 3 million people just in the U.S. alone. 3 million people every year in the U.S. alone are diagnosed with anxiety. So it's very common, but it needs to be talked about more because it's like, it's crazy. One other thing I wanted to say, another way that anxiety presents itself in my body, like I will walk into a room where literally nobody could be paying attention to me, but I feel like every single person is judging me. Like if you feel like people are just judging you, and literally if you look around, nobody is looking at you in actuality. Some people they might glance or whatever, but anytime I walk into a room, I feel like everybody is judging me. That's another like representation of anxiety. That's like, it just makes no sense. And but I'm not gonna lie, it's a really hard thing to have to live with. But I can say it has gotten a lot better for me. It's not as near as bad as depression was for me. Not as near anywhere that bad, but like it has its moments where it comes and goes, but yeah, I found ways to cope with it, to deal with it, and I'm doing much better, I can say that. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. I'm very open with my mental health journey. I tell people, I don't care. Like, I'm on antidepressants. Yes, I am. And I thank God for them. I'm doing very good. I'm doing way better than I was when I wasn't on them. So I thank God for medicine. And if you want to hear like a spiritual version of like a teaching on anxiety, I will give a link. My pastor just taught a sermon about anxiety Sunday, so I'll give a link so you can watch that. It'll be in the description box down below. Check that out. Please don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with people who you think may need it, who may help. With people who might not understand what anxiety is, share it with them so they can like get a better view If you've been trying to find a way to explain it to other people, share this video. Don't forget to leave me a like, and I will see y'all in the next video. I got some short videos coming, 2 new short videos this week. Every week I'm posting 1 long form video, 2 new short videos, so don't forget to turn on your notifications so you won't miss any of the videos I'm posting. Thank you all for my new subscribers. I've been getting a few more new subscribers, so thank y'all for subscribing, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Everybody have a great week. Bye.